What's up, guys? It's Tom here, chilling out with a 40 ounce. And basically, I want to talk about the future of this channel. Not like it matters since no one really watches me. But I'm hoping to change that, as of right now. I've been trying to stay positive on here, and that's, of course, what I intend to continue doing on here. But I don't plan on doing just vlogs anymore. I want to start doing sort of special kind of projects. Let's call them AMVs. If you're a Japanese anime fan or a JRPG fan, you're gonna know what an AMV is. An AMV is basically, it stands for animated music video. So essentially, it's a music video for an anime or a video game, or a compilation of a bunch of games and shows set to a specific song that you think would go along well with that. And back 10 years ago, less than 10 years ago even, this used to be a really popular thing. I'm pretty sure it still is, but the shows and games that I enjoy are not as popular in this thing as they were 7-8 years ago. I'm having a hard time finding newer videos nowadays with songs from my favorite bands that are put to my favorite shit, my favorite games like Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, and now, Dragon Ball Super. Back in the day, you could find, I feel old saying that, back in the day. Back then, you could find all kinds of shit related to this genre and these type of games and these type of bands, Breaking Benjamin and the works. They were all over the fucking place, and they're still out there, but not as much for those shows and not as much for those bands. Like, Breaking Benjamin just came out with a new album a month ago, Ember, and there are a lot of great fucking songs on that record that I could really, like, for instance, Dragon Ball Super. I could see a lot of the songs on Breaking Benjamin's new record matching up with clips and certain things from Dragon Ball Super, and I can't find anything. Like, I found something for Red Cold River from Dragon Ball Super, and it was a good video, it really was, but there's so much more in that series, and there are so many more songs on that record. I know it's only been out for a month now, but it goes beyond that too. There are other shows, games, bands. I just feel like it's not what it used to be, and I kind of want to get back into. There was a point where I was making videos myself about 6 or 7 years ago. I made a few videos. I don't have them anymore. I can't show you, but they were pretty good. Unfortunately, I no longer have them. If I did, I would gladly put them up here and try and get them out there again. But they're gone. They're long. They're history. So the only thing I could do at this point is start fresh, and I have started fresh. I have actually just finished making the first video that I've made in 6 or 7 years now, and it's for Dragon Ball Super. It's for the Trunks Goku Black saga or arc or whatever you want to call it, and it's set to a new Breaking Benjamin song called Save Yourself. And I'm gonna make a series of these videos during the Goku Black arc, set to a few different new Breaking Benjamin songs from the new album Ember, starting with Save Yourself in this video. The next one I think might be Feed the Wolf, and then after Feed the Wolf might be Red Cold River. And I've got one more in mind to finish off the series. The last piece is going to have to wait because I have to, since, you know, it's in the English dub now, and that's what I'm relying on for my material, is the Funimation English dub, which is airing on Toonami. But it's only airing once every Saturday, one episode per week, every Saturday night on Toonami. So I have to, I've got time, before I can put out the final video in this sort of series that I'm planning on doing, I have to wait until Toonami catches up to the end of this arc, so that I can put that last video out. But I am going to start off, I just finished this first one, Save Yourself. It's the first sort of few clips of the Goku Black trilogy, or Goku Black arc, or again, whatever you want to call it, just to kick this thing off, this music video series, so to speak. And then I've got a lot of other ideas in mind too after that. You know, I want to do a lot of, I used to do a lot of Kingdom Hearts videos. Kingdom Hearts as a video game is very special to me. It's a very important series. It's a very important video game to me. I have a lot of ideas in mind for that, with different bands, Breaking Benjamin and Evanescence, and so much shit in my head up here, you know, that I'm excited to use and make it a reality and make it a real fucking thing. And I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be fun. I don't know if I'm going to get views. I hope that I will get views. You know, first and foremost, because nobody really watches my channel right now. Which is kind of disappointing, because I do want to do something special with this channel, and it just, I don't really know what I'm doing, I guess, as far as promoting and getting views and getting people to sort of pay attention to my shit. So there's that. That's one reason, and the other reason is that, you know, I don't want to just make these videos just for myself. I want to make them for other people, for other fans, for other people who enjoy these things, and I want to get them to sit back and watch it and think, wow, that's really fucking cool. The way that I feel when I watch a video like that on YouTube, and I sit back and I think, holy shit, that was fucking epic, you know? So yeah, I am hoping to get more views out of this. You never know. I mean, it's the way it's been going so far. I don't know if it's going to go that way or not. All I can do is hope and do the best that I can to create good quality videos, and hope that someone notices and shit spreads like wildfire, and eventually, you know, maybe we can all drink a couple 40s together. But if not, you know, I'll continue doing it for myself. Well, because it is a hobby. At the end of the day, it's a hobby. It's just a hobby that I want to share with people who enjoy the same things as me. And you know, it's not 7 years ago. There are ways that I can put this out there, sort of, so to speak, and get people to see me now. And I'm looking into different ways, and hopefully, with a little bit of luck, everything will play out the way that I want. So that's my future intentions for this channel. I'm also, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I am a writer in fantasy, horror, sci-fi, those type of things. I've got many different ideas as far as stories are concerned as well. I'll be discussing things like that in the future. I'll be discussing things like depression and mental illness and anxiety and the works. This channel is going to touch on a lot of different things. You're still going to see the occasional video where I'm chugging a fucking beer. Don't get me wrong, but I want to take this to another level as well, and I want to get a little more serious. I want to reach out and help people in a lot of different ways. That's the kind of person that I've always fucking been. I'm almost 30 years old, and I've always been that way, and it's never changed. So hopefully things can turn around and I can be a little more successful with this whole vlogging situation than I have been in the last 4 or 5 years now. So that's it for now. Stay tuned. This first video in the Dragon Ball Super AMV thing is coming up soon. Like I said, I just finished it. I just finished editing it, and I'm going to upload it within the next hour. And I'm hoping to spread the word. So, have a good one.